Thanks a lot, Andre. And first of all, hopefully everyone is safe with your family through these very difficult times. And on top of that, we had this tragic news about uh, Colby Cave. And you know what? Really, our thoughts and prayers go out to Emily, her family, Colby's mom and dad, Al and Jennifer, sister Taylor, and what Colby meant to everybody in this organization. You look at Colby, undrafted player, went to the Boston Bruins. A great story. They had a jersey for him in the East Coast League, and he never went there. It just showed the character of Colby, of the type of player he was, how hard he worked. And now I look at since this situation has come upon us, how our family has come together. Kenny Holland, our president and GM, reached out right away to Emily. We were able to get Colby's mom and dad out to Barrie. And just the outpour of support from the hockey community. Mark Lamb is coach in Swift Current. All the great things that he says about Colby as a player and how he worked to have his dream to play in the National Hockey League, to Jay Woodcroft coaching him in Bakersfield, to Dave Tippett. Everyone just speaks of the great, great character of Colby, what a tremendous person he was. And you look at what happened yesterday in Battleford. Cars lined up for 15 kilometers, bringing back Colby's mom and dad yesterday. Such support in that community. And, you know, we just want to make sure as we go forward that we keep Colby's memory alive. With this, we're going to talk a bit about the Colby Cave Memorial Fund. And, you know, we really want to make sure we're doing this with the hockey community. The Boston Bruins, which were such a big part of Colby's professional career, have certainly will be looking at doing things for Colby and his name. The Western Hockey League and Ron Robinson's reaching out. So we really want to make sure that we have a real partnership to do something special. Emily has been so strong through this, through a difficult time, and she really wants to lead this Colby Cave Memorial Fund. We think that is outstanding, that she'll be the leader as we roll out this program that we'll have for many years to come here in Edmonton and throughout our country.
Thanks, Bob. Follow-up question from Tim Campbell from the NHL. Can you perhaps share with us a favorite or a memorable interaction that you had with Colby while he was with the Oilers?
Yeah, Tim, I think one of the key things that I remember with Colby is just what a quality person he was. Always making sure that his teammates were front and center. We had a couple difficult times. Colby went up and down between, the Oilers and Bakersfield, and every time that Coach Tippett and Kenny would talk to him, he took it in such a positive way. He went down and worked harder and came back up. Remember him coming back up and, scoring some great goals. So it's just really the character, and always so very, very positive. And, talking with Connor a lot the last few days, Connor's memories of Colby will be just what a quality teammate, a teammate that you just wanted to be around because he made everyone feel so good and just created a real positive atmosphere.
Question, more a business-related question. Stephen Wino, Associated Press. What kind of preparations can the organization make in the worst-case scenario that the season is not able to resume, and then that the next season is in danger?
Right now, I know through the leadership of Gary Bettman, and he's working hand in hand with the National Hockey League Players Association. We are really determined to to finalize this season. I'm not sure when that will be. It could be July or August. But Gary has a number of different formulas for us to play. In that time period, and also starting next season in November, and playing next season November through to June, and then get it back into the regular course. So we just want to make sure that we have it safe for our players, and then safe for the fans to watch our great game, and time will tell if we're able to do that, but we certainly are focused on finishing this season. The Oilers were having a great run here. We want to finish the season and get in the playoffs and have a lot of excitement around Edmonton.
A question from Mark Spector, Sportsnet.ca. What about the status of the Hlinka Gretzky Cup scheduled for August?
Yeah, that's a real good question, Mark. We've had discussions with Hockey Canada last week. I have another call with International Ice Hockey later this week. I think we'll be making a decision on that within the next 7 to 10 days. Everyone would like to see the Hlinka Gretzky tournament happen, but in fairness, I'd rather see the Edmonton Oilers being in the playoffs in the month of August. So those are things that we're working through at the present time.
Another business-related question from Reed Wilkins, Ched Radio. What's your sense of how late into the summer or fall the NHL would still try to complete the 2019-20 season?
This is certainly something that's not etched in stone, but I know that Gary has talked a lot about us starting next season, the beginning of November. So he's looking at a lot of various options that we could have this season and the playoffs up till November 1st. So those scenarios will be worked through. And when it's safe for us to play, we'll make a decision on what is the best method.
Question from Rob Tichkowski, Post Media, with obviously the impact on the province's economy over these months, etc. Are the Oilers going to look at where ticket prices are when we resume play?
Yeah, we're going to have to look at everything, on the business side. Tom Anselmi and Stu McDonald and the whole business group are looking at various ways to make sure that our business is healthy. The National Hockey League and the Edmonton Oilers have to have a healthy business to move forward. And, so there's lots of discussion at the NHL, NHLPA, and a lot of discussions within each of the NHL teams of what's the best way to make that happen. And, it's a bit of a moving target at this time, but we're all working on that to make sure that when the players come back, we have a great environment and a healthy one in this economy.